Mahu video bi a ready eka say that the Lumba wu ye in the space of 8 months no. The Yira kusha say wa abagana 4 times. But from the last time she checked no, na mamia kusha say wa for the past 17 years no. Na oma Ghana da eka 2012. Sa no kan yam quoting here. Na nko pese oka 2012, no say 2012, yeah. Na what that time no buy na me bisa ne say 2012 up to 2025 na how many years ana so ni ma men calculate man 2012 to 2022 10 years 2022 to 2025 13 years into 4 years na sister mo kofa free here na beka ho ma na 17 years mami akosha se wa mesra mo bone ben na ode ayemo sabio yese konfo bone a watena yade fo ho ama konfo pa beto no ka ye nyine ma maame no waye bone no wonya kura no ye bonsam kura wo lumba abrabo mu no moma yankasa yankofa da de lumba nankasa na nyoma a obofa maame no ho enti sadia nchime a manto nyumi ya nkyere wodo a ensem a lumba nankasa kafa ne yiri ho no nanka ye misa se na ni papa bi se enti lumba nso anya maame no hyi wanya maame no bone anka be ye den na maame no nso ntinko betimi asesa nanka be wi ase krobeka se mi be gya wade enti Ghana no se wo ne wukunu ti na wukunu jimi a woni right se obema obubefu ana wontumi nka se de adri de mintumi gya wade ana be ma ne se obefa oba fofora ka no ho a na se bia waka na se be ma ne se de obeya na obeya maame no onye den ida se obetena oba bia adwen ho na waye din ana se obekwa akokontokwa ye two things na watwusu one na maame ne se me nkoko na mu metena me ba bia adwen me ho ti bone a maame no waye no ana aden ena wo magana ena wo ye sei ena fan kwesi na nsen ya brother samene ne yiri kesi wa meka se ne yiri ti abroche no oti Ghana etimi di 3 years 4 years na one ne yiri nhia ti di enti na lumba ne yiri die edi 3 4 years no mu nhia da nwanwa minimo obi oti abroche anye so oni nkrata 5 years ni wonko fie ne yiri ne ma wo Ghana oso wo ye ne project onko shi sika no Ghana je se wawie enso sa na yiri ye okay wotena ase ono so tene ho ase ti di enti na lumba de mo calculate years a mu nyina mu nim kwanya obitimi fa so Ghana ji obi kunu free ne nsem ema bi mu kura gugu ama bi abobodam ene de mo mfa mo adwen nkwo se e bi kura na bibia a connect bibi na bibia yesa maame no sorry ya ohun sa ade no wontumi no wo se be ma no mi nya ya wade ade enti na se lumba no so onim se bibia no ade no wono so wampene no wanya ya wade no ma nkrofo ni ninu akosi abempoma akọpa achew edada maame no e ma maame ni gya ya asem no ma ne kai because japade na maame na list no dodo na ye ne dia omukọ cha ni mgu ase beba na nti se be ma na wu mwagimi kuna firi mi nsema mama dia reho maame na ne ho fe na mo hwe de ne waye na se be ma na wu a ejapade a wono ade ni mogya breye ye no so nka onfa nche obi agi na de firi ni nsem ama na dia reho adi ya wono na nipa na wu a na japade no so nka onfa ncha na mebisa mo sisters ye bompa ye mamo ye de nyame asese mu bebre nso ma ware na se de ye nyina ye nim no Ghana ni be ma woni sika no otimi ni oba ba akotena na emom Ghana ni be ma bia benya sika ma no boroso a ontumi ni oba ba akotena je so fa ma bebre ka ho ti nyame mo mu kunu no mo adwuma nkoso no mo nyinya sika se de numba benya sika no na onfa de ode ya kosi asewa ni bi enyem mu kunu no mo mfa bi nyem pepepe mo betse maame na se mo betse maame na se simple boni ben na kosi asewa ye enti we ye dipa boni ye se konfo boni a watena yare fo ho ama konfo pa betu yin kamo de nka mo mfa ne credit kura ma no o maame wa ye bi na e bi ase but I say maame ne ye bonsam bia mi wa be ma na nkasa na mo koma no ono no nka boni amfa maame no ho da nti aden eden ye de ama mo adi anade ne ye de ahye mo mafono mu anti munnim nokore na mo hu nokore na mo butu nokora ye ne boni mo fo abone so se ne nkrofo mfa kwan bone so nyi nkrofo kununom mu nyina asem awale ebeto mo nkrofo mfa kwan bone so nyi nkrofo kununom na nipa ne gi a no abe play victim abe twantro apenti oyedada na black na amana sema ye de se be ya obenya sympathy enyesa lumba na one ne yiri nya problem no na owakwanya bia se wotimi bonyom e kan sema Ghana fo te ase se sisi adamini akosia se wagya we na me ne ono odo no so din abonyom enso ne we la obo ya o ka se mamu wire mfia akosia se wado wan ho nyina still lumba te ase na nyom ni nyina da so ho no nti dia na kire se lumba ne yiri wo problem a wawu a mo force ama problem aba papa ne yiri ntem Ghana kuro na nkasa no.
I love Mami Akosia Sewa, but I will never take marriage advice from her because she has survived and endured things that no woman should ever be taught to survive and endure. Based on what is publicly out there, we can deduce and say that she was in an abusive situation. Based on the intent to divorce letter, it alleges that Daddy Lumba hit her physically and gave her a mark on her lips. That is physical abuse. There have been so many women that have come out since this situation came and said they dated Daddy Lumba. Just imagine, as a woman sitting at home hearing all these things out there. Isn't that emotional abuse? And then it's also public knowledge out there on these streets that whilst they were still married in Germany, Daddy had 2 more children, and even one of the baby mummies came into her home and apologized, and she forgave her. Just imagine your husband opening the risk of you getting STIs out there. And then people are like, if this is true, if this is really true, why didn't she leave? Why do people think that it's so easy? It is not easy to live in an abusive relationship. And that is the reason why on my page, I talk about different types of abuse, signs of abuse that you should look out for, and why people need to live. And I empower women to live because it is not easy. You are there thinking, it's simple. Why should you leave? Why should you leave? I will not blame the victim. I will not blame her. Because for her situation, I'm just thinking out loud. Maybe she did not leave because there was trauma bonding. She loved this person. Trauma bonding, you can go read about it, but essentially is a trauma mixed with abuse. You love the person that is abusing you. That was her identity and investment. She was Daddy Lumba's wife. And she invested in Daddy Lumba. There is proof out there. There is evidence on Daddy Lumba's first cassette. You know, growing up, the people around the cassette thing, he wrote on it, "Thank you, executive producer. Thank you for your investment. Akosua Sewa, I love you." She invested. Go and look what executive producer is. The job of an executive producer. Go and research on it. She invested. You would leave something that you invested in. The fear of what Ghanaians will say. Even now that she's out, people are saying, and I want bantem, and at this. The fear of what Ghanaians would have said. Songs. And take me back for good. And fetch me. He will go out, do whatever he has to do, and come back and apologize with songs. You won't forgive him. Or two fetch or do fetch. No. The patriarchal society kept her. I've already done a video on that. The patriarchal society kept her. Just yesterday, I was having a conversation with someone. I said, if your friend, who is a male, and the wife comes to you, and the wife has cheated, and your friend comes to you and says, my wife has cheated, what advice will you give the friend? He said, I would tell him to leave the wife. Hey, yes, sir. And I said, okay, that's fine. What if the woman comes and says that the man has cheated? Oh, I would tell the woman that Obema dear son or Jaimaninka. Obema dear son or the patriarchal society that we live in normalizes cheating. So it's okay. She did exactly that. But then she realized that the patriarchal society would leave you hanging. Because what did she gain from it? Look at the disgrace that she's going through now. Obia sorry anyone. Obia to me sorry so video no casting him by heart. Obia to me sorry no so video no casting him by heart. Just because she listened to what the patriarchal society. So one of the reasons why I love her is her audacity now. Now she has audacity. And she came for properties. And she came for properties, sister, brother. Who did drew and budget properties? Let's just put everything aside. Based on what is publicly out there, let's even put it aside and say that she did not invest in Daddy Lumba. Let's just forget that Uforian Ponsa came and said East Legon assassin in 1993. Let's forget about that. Let's also forget that Okrekuman came and said that before they went to live in West Legon, the house that they now have DLFM was already there in 1995. Let's put that aside. Let's put aside the fact that the old woman came out and said, "Say why is it free in a bag? Muna de mama koto domi assassin. Say what bought the domi land and built the domi house." Let's put that aside. She has a share in the properties because she lived with the man. She bore him children and she took care of him. Just imagine whilst Lumba was traveling around, she was taking care of the children. Nanny is a paid job. People get paid to take care of children. A chef is a paid job. She was cooking for him and the children. It is one investor financially. Let's put everything aside. She deserves some. It drew with the Schwar. Don't fight for it. So yes, I will personally not take marriage advice from Mami Akosua Sewa, but I love her audacity. Akosua Sewa, udonti, Miami Shroud.
Job bag one no. Brabe chire yemu. Whoa. menya ho time papa so se mama say why tutu ni so se mama say why jantere ni o e be fo no areda de lumba ana do jare esai Ghana fo wo do jare akwata America say obi babem o gba do so wanchimi e tu de yare na sai no kra nya hwe afia kun yare mama say woni HIV o mama ya ko say woni HIV afia meme say I tell you me say wo HIV sa HIV na de kun na ma boy it me bu sa so akofa yare abaye no afia braba da me say me boa na be che yare ku nana kwase aba South Africa na abo ahye woni adi ukam ni adi ukwan ho aboa ba te sawo wonya kokodro be kasa yare for sawo da aduro so afia sa no maduro ana de nsa asa ka ho sent na white and tanta wo redie wo skin passage wonu so shem yare for ba te sawo afia so asega HIV ni ba HIV wadafo chioma na ne bo ahye wo South Africa no owai afia bra be che ba dia chioma ne hye maame na mko hwia ni sika no wo me se magdigu bruta kwasia afia ko umbie wono ka che oyonko ba to atutu ni da e wa bra wa bo ahya wanya mu yare afia me se wa bo ahya wanya yare eti na wanti manyi nse anwu bio no tutu ni ba jantra ni ba tafia Schwarzenegger South Africa na ko brabe na ko boy afia djuma be na ko di South Africa e ya shawo na ko boy ye di form aboa ba yet bia use no condom edi ne girl awie na wakwa kofa room le akoma be mam na kodu aboa ni na chi hunya yare wo so ma no me South Africa mo yare for Germany for Pakistan for nkura no akwana no ne ponko ba achima no Pakistan no ne ponko ekwa achima no woni ne mama man we na do be na akwa ya oba message chioma we afia Schwar message chioma na ne bo ahyawo e wo South Africa chioma owen wo wi abekire yen yare ku nana o boyfriend nana na che yare ku nse nana bo bekirem Ghana fo yen tisa wo anwumre me ni umienu so wajimi mebo afia so wajimi e be che say jimi kura che wo bia me majimi che jimi afia me majimi che jimi wo bo wo dam what wo no chimie se antoma esihie so kwase aba wa se menhia bo so wo tantan obanye nyan wate wunye nyan woni padue ni na do 6 case want me weigh £1 wo se do ni padue na 6 case so undu na nchina mo £1 na nchina mo £1 kwa weight wani monyam che woni padua aboa asia ba jimi for bola so de te sa wo jimi oba tantan oba finka mo oba dada oba wa spy afia nyeba kam satisfy date bi kanipa wo read the patch satisfy date account wo see go no satisfy date account wo tiri ho akokwa wo tiri ho atutuo aboa ba wo tantan wate wonim se bini mu mbere aboa ba te sa wo afia so asem se wo anwumre wo wu kra kaye na menya chance wa oba stop here bi so wo jimi aboa program ye na te say wo from am for so who mama na no mo ho no se na me mo de na me expect say ka obi baba na ko be say obejojo be pam ba fia em say wo ayo so kwa no aboda ma hu Schwar ayo so kwa no me maka me say ka Ghana ha me share one on one say the work me say yimi ye ma bo no afia the work me say yimi jam pa me de akoma fita ba bu style bia na se kolebu kra ba je wa uni chasili wate abuo funu ba te say oba tantan wo nya nyan wasia wo nyi san woda ye ka ma about time ma Ghana ma wo ye bi wo be ka de last monyo menses wo nya bi emodi wusa America what wona woni veterinary doctor bi na ye adwuma woni veterinary doctor bi na ye adwuma emmo no mkote wuwo no oye mo adwuma mo mkote sole wo nom de testing wasia jimi for bat say HIV ni ba me say wo be kyem yare ku nana na be kyem nyina so de nana na o de bo so de yare be kya yare koro kwase ko ba shawo tutu me say street mo na woda area na woda woni chioma ma me na mko hwia ni sika no me say afia wo magdigu bruta efire ko mie wanu ni akosa say wate bi wo tantan wate wanim se na ncho ni ready atatatete oba tantan te say oba fi aboa ba wosene ye ba te say wo kwase ni mo wate why say python no aboa wo po bi amene no wo ni chase nka wakoma wo se kwase ya no wo se tantan no wo se aboa no wo ye no ena ni obeka wo busha pani asem say te say kofi to park ye bi obusha pani o te say kofi to park ye bi eso we de we hura gina enam government nti we hura gina support kwase am pani to park ni mo asem na wo de no jimi fo be ma na wo se wo fa ni lumba eso free to park wo fa wo fa ni lumba wo free to park wo fa e wa bra lumba so free to park wo fa ana wo se wo fa ni lumba kwase ya wo pa busia ma firi han wo pa busia ma firi wo pa se di lumba di bata ho Kraman te say lumba se ase kwa wanti me point da se na dan fo mponem Luma is me appointed that so when mumpo because I ain't any time. Any time. So be because oh kwasia penny ba be ma di ni wiekura no otete na mo mema na mo chi mi maso mo kotia to mo kon se mo use condom they are fine na mo use condom na mo nya HIV why me say mo nya HIV I feel so say HIV adokuru nsa no komoa e di ente de be nanu apai white e di ente de be nanu apai white or de duro so kwasia ba no nya HIV Jimmy Fobo no de duro so ade nkrama hu hwe dware na wato jata ne ponko asomu ne adi no kwasia ba we asesa fom ni ba we a ne to sent asio a afa atache wane ono so akwa bibia to hwe oba ho o dress no John ayi Robocop as a cyborg minim so na Van Damme de ne da movie ni dia minim oba tantan we Jimmy for ba we wutimi nya no be kasa tia ma me say wa wo ma me say wa one on one afia I swear wo beda wo ma me no one a wa bo abre wa say ma me no hwa me say afia wa bo abre wa ese ma me say wa so oba we die pani be so ma me say wa we die. No wonder Sana Luma say, the bibia, kete, wada. Atia kredi. Luma who so a fat test, or ba papa, and Yakosha say, well, what's here? Papa titan, papa any moon, papa bas a kunkuma bo, papa him some munkum, papa some muni, papa him that double pen time. Papa him so was small wa fufro, and no for us say, Sana papa, your papa won't time. What's here by first nigga? War prega. What time what when him say broken tiles will not for say the box iron wa faso or bad that is a war prega what time just watch the demonstrate war proper ama one po it we are told na the filter tools of is all your bar or what time boni ti show when him na say penny any moon o kwa when him about that say wo maame kwase penny no ba bre say wo maame kwase ba ti say wo principal for yata Jimmy or bad time adwin fi ba ti say wo abofunu asesa from this lego watch my phone na do kwase ba wo lo mo bre ne ko ti she otwam da ya antwe ne sense na dem a wo abofunu ba ti say kwase ba nim twa wo horo e na lu ma ba bedum kwase ba wo to be di kwata no say wo hwe wo ho ba wo hwia tafere utimi anipa aboa ba ti say wo prega wo tantan what wo nya nyan oba finka mo ti say wo nantina so se wuti aboa Doctor Kasa
Mame, I'm not doing a make okay. Why you being in our God knows. We love you. We love you. I will love you. Met you.
Afra, thank you, Afra. Yamin Slamu na gifted for my much church. I'm going for the Yamin Slamu in Hawaii.
Hey, no one actually, hey, me won you. Madamase, Yadamase. Yeah, I didn't somewhat. Muntini at the baby.
Abusua fo mo ko menje ama ne ne sro sa kwase aba na o te amneka ho no wodi e jano no pupu ne tomra ne ne se ne ye tena so je awo no ne hu fuse se mpaase ne ma no ne hu se ayi no kokuru bin no wodi ama ne fa ne jimi mbra na se ne ye street ne sa ye se no wodi ama won fa ne ho mete wodi na tama wo no kwa nanim so na betra social media no aye ne se pore no chichim nani ase na wo su wodi ama ne fa ne ho mra na wo metro shade wo ni se ne ye ni esi afa bre na wodi ama ne fa ne jimi no pupu ne tomra man de wodi akwa akoma to yem na ye tamu tuku ni ahwe no na wodi ne jimi ba yeso ye de yen kwase asem ahia no
ewi aso ho wo ho a nya obi a oye tintintirinti yenka so onye na asem odin etomre bi e ya na eboa enro mo celebration legal team for no and legal wives and husbands enra it take one person and e ba so anko mbe cancel no na plans ni nyina ye yama ne maso me say e obi na afichire kura anko ma ne maso it take one person appeal to mo support legal teams no and husbands and wife no mo wase da bia mo nda appeal to sase ye shede jina na so say ye mane hihye machine otutu machine anke no ano no wo hwa hihye ne ma stage ne sa ne ma no yes wo se da sa minim so no so 1833 say legal team no obi no wo mbiro me say uja wo mun say omun kokoto aho mbebu asem agu so chese obi no wo mbiro eteki appeal to mo wase da bia mo na guy na say enne ma mo ne ma ni nyina ba so otutu kim anke no ano no but my idea say any edin we sempa cho wo ye legal team na wo UK ase ya yesro ye person odi yenim ko home office sa mu tintintintin no one not hey say oh Pagana the strongest team pa no doubt me see no doubt
Me so ubenye bibie bi wo.
Yama wo ya ka che se kokumu bi ni nyina ye ndada ye kuntumpo de me ka che ni pa bia sunsum bia ne offer woje ane ye wo entities a wodo bebrebe ye oba format asmodeus ye wo laviatan ye wo entities a bebrebe
obi akwaji kuku abehye dem ma fis kama na
ya sa nada se di pa na adwuma adi no ana wo de adwuma adi amanfo
obi sima akwaji wo ni fis
hey abo wo be da physical ohene ye for logic into bibi ho wo woni mirim ya se no wa fe bondus 50 fire spirituality but nye spirituality na ya no abo na wo the spirituality ne fa no so akoye sa me mire na ntimi mire emfisa sika ne mam
so snake cannot vomit
how can it be possible for a snake
to vomit money?
To vomit money. Charlie, let's be truthful to ourselves. Say Jesus ane yerbaba tutu ambanya kagana ambanya nyinasa. Let's look from Monday, Sunday to Saturday. The number of churches that operate.
Which you have
lecture ya omutimi ya sorry fiti kwasi anopa. Kwasi ada nwumra, kwasi ada wi ana wapo na nwumra basa ba.
Obi a wo ba nam aho. Meba ye kaba.
Abai omo di chese anopa awia nwumra kraba. Eda so na busa wo se nipa no wo gire mu obompa ye dia ma. He still worth it. Asore na mo ko bebrebe na bebre o hono ma mo kra ani nipa no ogire ni mu ne nhia so mu nim na mo da so kwa asore no nipa no ogire wo bompa ya ma wo no is o deserve so ogire wo ye mpa body ma wana yes follow who knows who enti nipa no ogire wo ye jire baba yire nka ne kra mu ye du sen ko no wabejewa jewe wa wo hwe me aba wutiribu se me kokumi maame me kokumi nua bi akoji sika duro no ohene ubekwa kokum no hwema unya hwe no adi ngwase asem se bi mfre no ase na afi wa betra se bue uwia na takusi mpo bi ameka wonsa sika duro na ni ho na mo adwuma na wo kobo ho ba ko twa hu nantwa ko twa hu dwa ko twa hu aponche ko twa hu kraman na so no so adi sa ade ani nti wo de akwa pere bibi papa de abrawo o ton thousand mo se de bia na ni peba akoko obi ka kire se kumobi achi sika ni pada o dada afo e bi ko agi sika almost 2 billion 1 billion 800 million nso ka se kokum ni pada won
kokum e bi na se si wo is amasama we
ka se kokum won timi kokum ti ne kire se ne de be ba ne se nti obi obeka kire o se sunsuma ware bia no enye bia no one way or the other it has a positive side of it now yanko the negative side you will be so be wale we be di wunya obi ti bi hye na bobo pose wo be ware wo be se wa bra ni pamu kura na sanity obi ti bi ba ware wo se wo sika nti enti ye wo sunsuma no so be ware wo na wo ware wo a wo dwuma na wo ye no bo se wo be se no because ya hye ne so me ware no se no what you say enti wo ko busa se ma ware ya me ware wo sunsuma wo se obi ni me beda na ware ya me ware wo sunsumi eye papa ana ye bone ensa no wahwe se yengu awale na ma na kwanda so de ne di gira so kura gu awale no ma wo no ma sei ma abraba okutia na sa abra me no ka se sunsun ne ware wo store koso abraba o yi obo akonhoma wo se mi gu awale we ogu na be na obedie
nti o se sunsumini ne tina se hwese awade e
bona se sei no
papa e hwe sunsumu awade no e se amammere kwaso ne fa so twetwum pe de mate de sofo betimi de food water anonto le
break ntira me kase ntira na me call yes sir but cheme ma break no ye ntwa sunsuma ware ye break sunsuma ware ye kunu ye de amamra ne amane ye de ne ka wa ne nsamma no what you say obe ware wo fra busia mu obe ware wo ma obe ware wo kra
se wo ware anema no so sumo ba ko
o de man what you say de me ka che ni panyina ne se what ho mama wa dwene po NCP ye wo ye fa dwene pa odo kore ye ntiase abotire gidie ne no kore enante wo de sa nyoma we nante unya sunsum pa mane di wachi bo ho ban ekoma wa bra kra nko sunsum bia na de sa to so bio ne se wonim tira me se bra ene me ma meto nchia fo adwuma sem okodanda wo ha wa mane wa benedie de aye kodanto ata wa bra boso de aye enhini o se dua bi enhina na epo bem enti de aye enhini wo wa bra boma ama epo na bema wo ko anko no ene na me se fa bra na ne bofo buabuduro ene ne ma ne mofre wo ne munyina na bra fo kwasi gadew akwasi mforma na tiga abofo se bra fo be dan wo mo na omo hwe na omo mo na bi mfa to utimi se susuma wale ne yakasa wo dan no be dan nkwa ne nkwa nye wo awia kete bra na kuratimi si awia kete bra na kuratimi si anopa da suom kuratimi si wo ho ma hwenka na wa utimi se mo sa no na mum sabi ensu wo emba ma abon engwa bonten what be
me feel it said yes me no badan and no scratch or say sunsun bi no aye dey aba be di ehye brababu se akire se sa sunsun na no be di ehye e ye de ebe boaw ana ye de ese se ye dey e boawa na ye hwe ho asem ne yenka